I was doing one of the Go Tries, you know, the triathlons where you just like do the little sort of like the really small distances to give it a go, and afterwards they had all these what do you call it, the sort of like stalls out, and there was somebody advertising these 2023 and we'd been to Hull as a family to when they were Year of Culture, and I just thought it was a really cool thing, so I just signed up for it on the spot. There's this like pop-up performance piece, and it was on a really lovely sunny day, and our job was to try and get people to come to it, and so they had all like the sand pit that was like the open air sand pit, and so we were just going around letting people know that this performance was on, and a lot of them just didn't know about it, and then they came. And afterwards they were like, oh, I really enjoyed it. Probably my favourite event overall was the Wow Barn, because I signed up for that as a participant, so I was one of the people that helped build the barn. But then they had loads of events on at it, so I was volunteering to do things there, and so they had one brilliant one where it's like with the schools coming in, so it just ended up with this like hands-on messy lino printing with all these sort of like primary school kids, which was absolutely fantastic. And then the next thing you're going to listen to women speak or comedians and everything, either as a volunteer or as a participant, and it was, yeah, so it was just brilliant to like be able to be part of something, but on loads of different levels. Yeah, I think actually probably the biggest thing was actually realising how much work goes in behind what seems a really simple event. Like just even somebody just doing a little performance, a small performance, okay, yeah, there's the rehearsals and everything, but it's all the background work that, you know, getting the space, making sure that the volunteers are organised, making sure that there's health and safety is, it's just a mad amount of work. And so something that you think is just really straightforward, for me it's still really straightforward, I just turn up and do what I'm asked to do, but it's just really kind of interesting to see all the background work that needs to be put in to make an event accessible and enjoyable. I love chatting to people, it's like my favourite hobby. So some of the invigilating work I found quite hard because you're meant to be quieter. It's like, it's not really for me, but all the stuff where we just sort of like, where it's interacting with the public, you know, there was like, so another example is with the light night, that one of the pieces that we were with, people didn't think they could touch it, but the artist wanted people to touch it. So just saying to people, you can go touch it, and watching people's reactions going, what, I'm allowed to touch art? And just like encouraging them to go up, that kind of thing just like really made me smile. I love Leeds, and I'm just like, you know what I mean, I make no bones about it, it's just like one of my favourite, well, it is my favourite city. And so just being able to be part of something that's kind of maybe a bit different, you know, not every single exhibition or piece of artwork is going to be everybody's cup of tea, do you know what I mean? People might not get it and everything, but the fact is that there's so many different creative things that have been going on, and that members of the public are open to that, you know, even if it's to say didn't like that and everything, but you know, seeing people just try things and enjoy them, that's what I've kind of learned. If you open yourself up to stuff, you might see something unexpected, do you know what I mean?